lot of you ask me how to improve your communication skills, and guess what? There's only one way to do that: by communicating. And don't tell me you didn't know that. Hey guys, it's Ellie. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about how to improve your communication skills in English, especially for your professional life, because that's where you're going to need it more. From my personal experience, I used to suck at communicating in English, and when I had my first few business talks, I was so terrible because I was stammering and stuttering, and it was just a mess. And it's not like I'm extremely fluent now, but then I make very few mistakes when I'm talking to someone for a business deal on the phone, especially. What I realized is that I've been doing this for 2 years, and I have went on probably at least 200 or 300 calls to talk to people, and the first 10 or 20 were terrible, and slowly it started improving. So my communication skills improved because I was communicating regularly. And once you start communicating with other people, you'll see yourself improving gradually. But unless you do that, you can't complain. So let's talk about a few ways how you can practice your communication skills. Number one is to be talking around people so that you can improve the way you speak to people, and also get an idea about what are the types of things you must be saying and what are the types of things you must not be saying. Now, most people talk with their friends in English, and that's an amazing option. But I've also noticed that there have been so many times that I was talking to a friend and they just didn't want to talk to me in English. They want to talk in the mother tongue. And this happens with a lot of you as well. So if that is the case, I really feel that you should talk to a teacher or a tutor next. Maybe in your area, maybe at a coaching center. Tutors are the best people that will help you to improve your communication skills, because that's what they excel at. It's always better to hire a professional for doing these things, because if you're doing it for your job, it's gonna pay you. And English skills help a lot. Although we are victims of colonization, we have to accept the fact that if you're not good in English, it will cost you a lot of business and job opportunities. And I'm pretty sure you don't want to be suffering that. Now, if you want to subscribe to a one-on-one private tutorship service, please go check out Cambly app. Now, this app is the sponsor of today's video, so I'd like to thank them. So what is Cambly? Cambly is basically a tutoring app which provides you one-on-one private coaching lessons from tutors from the US, UK, Canada, etc. These are English-speaking countries primarily. Since Cambly connects you with people from other regions, there's one more benefit, that if you are going to have a job there somewhere, it is better to connect with the tutor from that region so that you get that accent and how they speak and start learning English better. With this app, basically you buy minutes and then spend it with the tutor every week, every day, depending on your availability. And the tutors are available 24/7. So anytime you want to practice, you can just open the app and start practicing. I personally also went on this app to talk to a tutor to see if it actually works well. And it does. Let me show you a clip to show you how it works, and also how my conversation with the tutor went. But I won't show you the whole thing because, yeah, she's way better than me.
Best way to improve communication is to practice. So Cambly is such a fantastic opportunity for people to practice their English. That's the best way to improve. Also, to practice listening skills. It's a lot easier to read and write than it is to listen and talk. So once you have a vocabulary and you understand grammar, you need to practice that. So to take that theory and put it into practice.
Even though it was just a short call, I learned a lot from this tutor. And if you want to improve your communication skills, I'm pretty sure a tutor is gonna help you. Since you are my subscriber, and since Cambly is an awesome app, they have provided you with a 30% flat discount by using my code, which will be listed in the description below and somewhere here. Make sure you're using it and use the 30% flat discount to get the most of this app. I'm pretty sure it's gonna help you in your professional life. So go check it out and let me know about your experience using it. It was actually the first time I used a one-on-one private coaching of English, and I really loved it. And if you want the best deal for improving your communication skills, use the 3-month subscription plan. Using this plan will make the 30% discount 40%, which means that it will be more effective in terms of savings. Next tip to improve your communication skills will be to talk in front of a mirror. I tell this thing in a lot of my videos basically because even though it makes you feel sort of crazy, it works. It works especially because you're practicing and you know what you're saying. You also know how you look while you say it, okay? And it makes you have a conversation within your head so you know what to say and what to reply back. Both of this. A lot of YouTube channels that actually give you sentences and phrases to use in your conversations, and practice that every day. Make a schedule for yourself, maybe 1 hour, maybe 3 hours, maybe 5 hours, but please practice every day. I think practice is the most crucial thing in improving your communication skills, because guess what, it does not matter how good you are at English if you don't practice it regularly. I am currently fairly good at English, but then if I stop speaking English for maybe 1 month, I probably won't be, and I may even forget how to speak properly in a conversation, because that is how human nature is. We forget things we don't practice. So make sure you're practicing all the time. The next tip that I'll give you, in case you just don't like talking to a mirror, in case you just don't have anybody to talk to you, in case you are absolutely broke, and that will be to teach students or children in your area. There are so many unprivileged children waiting for education, and if you want to, you can teach them ABCD, you can teach them words, and then you'll start speaking in English with them. And while you're communicating with them, you will learn, they will learn, and it will be a mutually beneficial process. Know that this process has some hassle, but I'm pretty sure that this is a really good way to improve your communication skills. The last tip that I'm going to suggest to you is not a very good tip, but you can obviously try it. And you know these people from companies who keep calling you and they try to sell you their services. Note down their numbers, note down customer care numbers. Genuinely think of a query that you may have with them. Maybe you're calling an AC company, ask them about their AC, ask them about their services, and speak in English with them. And I'm pretty sure they're gonna be speaking in English, because most of them know English at call centers, and they are gonna communicate with you. And that's probably the easiest, cheapest, and weirdest way that anyone can use to improve their communication skills. But make sure that you're not annoying the F out of them, okay? Must also be reading this book called How to Win Friends and Influence People and the Art of Public Speaking, because these also help a lot in improving communication skills. Note that this is not something that happens in a day. You have to be communicating with business prospects and people for at least a year before you get absolutely perfect at it. But once you do, there will be no looking back. You'll know the art completely, and it will probably be the best thing in the world for you. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if you use these tips, and I love to know that if these helped you. I made a video after a long time on English speaking, basically because a lot of you have been applying for jobs and you were asking me how to improve your English and give better interviews. And basically that's it. You have to improve your communication skills to give a better interview. I hope that these tips help, and if they do, leave them in the comment section below. Leave your experiences in the comment section below. Give this video a big fat thumbs up. Go download Cambly and start using the app, using my code, because that will help me a lot and that will help you a lot in improving your English. Link is in the description. Make sure you make use of it while the offer lasts, and I will be back with another video next week. Till then, bye bye.